all these cards are like right in my wheelhouse. It's crazy.
All right, today, so we're going to be ripping open packages of Panini Basketball trading cards, and I'm going to be doing that with net star Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer, how you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing a lot better since you said the word star before my name.
Oh, you know how we do. Yeah, we got to do it. So were you a basketball? Yeah, I mean, the basketball cards, did you collect these, trade these at all? How'd you do growing up?
Yeah, no, I had a phase. I had a card phase in general. I had some Pokemon cards back in the day, and then obviously, basketball being my first love, had some of those too.
Well, we're going to rip open some of these, and we'll just kind of compare and maybe give a little story on some of these, because I'm sure you've competed against a number of these guys. Full context,
sure.
The basketball trading card hobby, that is red hot right now. Many people using it as an investment vehicle. Some cards have a valuation of $1 million or more.
Oh, yeah, that Bron card, right?
Right. So we pick a pack. Let's see what we get. I'll go first.
One?
Yeah, I'm going to pick one. I'm going to go first. Hold it to the screen. Let's see. All right, right out the gate.
Woo, Mr. 57 points.
57. Donovan Mitchell. We know he has ties to the New York area for sure. What is it like competing against Donovan Mitchell?
I would say, from what it looks like on TV, what D-Wade was, I would say like a D-Wade light. He's kind of on the shorter end of two guards, but he's got that kind of explosiveness, that compactness, and that strong frame. Obviously, both of them are phenomenal slashers, so that's what I would compare it to. Obviously, D-Wade's Hall of Fame. I'm not, please, D-Wade fans, don't kill me. Like, I'm just saying what the eyeball test, what it looks like. I got a living legend.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I want to hear your opinion on this one.
Okay. Oh, see, okay. So Ivo, that's when I really started. I always enjoyed the game, but that 1996 class and watching those guys in college, that's when I really started like studying and really getting into the game and following them a little bit earlier than when they got into the league. So watching him at Georgetown, watching Stephon Marbury at Georgia Tech, watching Ray Allen at Connecticut, Kobe, of course, the cream of that class. Not very many people knew it at that particular time. Charlotte certainly didn't know. But that 1996 class was like my first year of really getting into basketball, and I thought Iverson was. That dude was amazing on the court, and not only that, it's even from a style standpoint. Because I remember the Georgetown, they had the Jordan 11s, and I remember going to the barbershop, and I was like the only dude in the barbershop that didn't have the Jordan 11s on. It was like 20 dudes in the barbershop, and I was like, no, I gotta go get these shoes. So from a style standpoint, I know they were Jordans, but I just associated at that particular time in my life, not only with Jay, but with that Georgetown squad. And then Iverson's fearlessness, of course, and I'm across Mike, first time they meet, and he gets him once, brings him back, and then gets him again, it's the shot. So, a lot of opinions about Iverson, man, but he represented a lot for me, like in that time growing up, that 96, those early years in the league. How about you?
Man, I think one of the things that is so underrated about Iverson is how he kind of tied the culture into it. I think there's iconic figures throughout basketball history where now this kind of new class of superstar is going from, brand to storyline to killer to like business. Bron and KD are like full-blown businesses. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so to see the kind of transformative timeline as like a student of the game, it's funny to look at just also the off the court type of evolution that's going on. And so AI fits kind of in that middle piece between that Bron and that Kobe, where Kobe was kind of this like Mike 2.0, like ascending, that kind of killer. But AI was like, look, I'm just as much killer, but I'm the culture. Like, I'm gonna wear the baggy clothes. I'm gonna have the braids. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna stay me. I definitely think y'all rigged these cards because there's no way I should have pulled this card right here. There's no chance. There's no chance. There's 450 players in the league, and we got all teammates in here. There's all teammates. Oh, okay.
No way to rig it. No way to rig it, but I love it. I love it. What are you seeing from Karis LeVert down in Orlando?
Oh man, I mean, shoot, second team all bubble. You know what I mean? And to do what he's doing, I mean, the situation he's in, obviously having fought through injuries through the early part of his career, never really able to get a rhythm because of that. It really just shows his raw talent, his raw capability.
I'm gonna ask you about this guy right here, Chris Paul. Again, we're going through these Panini Basketball trading cards. Chris Paul and the job that he's done this season, because a lot of people thought he was just dumped off. There he is, just dumped off in OKC. Like, oh, this is a sad way for his career, you know, to end. And then what he's been able to do with the Thunder this season. I mean, how special is that?
Very special. I mean, I think when you look at it overall, like Chris Paul's a guy that has a phenomenal basketball IQ, can really play the game, and then also his kind of kill spots are those elbows. And with the way defense has transformed today, in the era that we're in, they play drop coverage, and that's going to give up that shot, you know, pretty much every time. And so if you're really proficient at that shot, we're basically giving him a layup at that point. And he knows how to manipulate a defense. He's, like I said, super smart. And so he's going to have a game that's going to kind of be timeless. And when you put those young guys around him that really go get it, you know, Schroeder and Shea and Gallinari and stuff like that, that's where you kind of get that dynamic where he can lead, take, you know, time off in terms of in the game, pace himself, and then come in the fourth quarter and close the game, be a killer and be the veteran presence. And so, you know, don't call it a comeback.
Give me your top three guys that you trust to get a bucket versus that top tier defender.
Right now in the league?
All time. All time.
Oh, easy.
And we'll throw in this, with all due respect to your Wilts and your Kareems, which, you know, are part of this discussion.
Nah, we talking about on the wing. We talking about fun basketball. We're not talking about business, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. So this is very, very, very easy, because I feel like there's three scorers that are different. Kevin Durant, to me, is the greatest scorer of all time. You know what I mean? And I've said this now for years. People are like, oh my God, he's your teammate and blah, blah, blah. You already know how I am. I'm not just out here pubbing teammates. It's not my thing. I tell the truth. You know what I mean? If I was out here pubbing teammates, I'd say Jared Allen's the best center of all time. I'm not doing that. He's phenomenal talent, but you know, it is what it is. So, best scorer of all time, 7 foot with a handle, moves like a guard. You know, we haven't really seen that. I would say he's the 2.0 of T-Mac. Michael Jordan, obviously. I mean, do I need to, you know what I mean? Like, come on. And then to me, like the most skilled scorer, you know, and I think the reason I put KD on top, besides his size, also his range, because he shoots proficiently from way deeper than these other two did, but just like the most skill in terms of the deepest bag of just like pure just scoring, left hand, right hand, all that, Kobe Bryant. Those are my three. If I need a bucket and my life depends on it and I'm not doing it, then I'm picking those three. Like that's how it is.
Spencer, I appreciate your time, man, and going through these, you know, Panini trading cards with me. I was hoping to come across a Dinwiddie card. If we did, which is your favorite Brooklyn jersey? Brooklyn got some of the coldest jerseys in the league. That's true. Pulled a card, like which jersey do you hope that you had on?
Give me the gray 26.
The gray 26.
Yeah.
Put in work in that. Appreciate your time. Thanks for going through the cards, Joey.
Thank you, man. Have fun.